We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Pittsburgh attempt to end a 6-game losing streak. Next. Chris Archer is the man on the mound for the Pirates in this contest. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Chris Archer, one of the premier pitchers in baseball. When he's good, he's nearly unhittable. Great fastball with movement. Slider probably his best pitch, and the changeup has been much better recently. If Chris Archer brings his A game, it's going to be a long night for the hitters.
Into the box now, Dexter Fowler. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball one. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They are in the midst of a pretty bad stretch as they've dropped 6 straight coming in.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of a long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today.
And to be on the beach in Hawaii tonight. 43 degrees at first pitch. 2 balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter. The 2-1. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game.
Batting second, the second baseman, Colton Wong.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. Head-to-head against Chris Archer, batting .500, 4 for 8. He also has 1 home run. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted the other way out to left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Now here's the pitch. And that misses inside 1-0. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, Dero, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance. Hey, I think this is going to be the key to his success out on the mound. That good movement on that 2-seam fastball is going to keep that ball in the yard and keep this offense on its toes.
The 1-1. A bouncer up the middle. Newman fields it cleanly. Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. And now the Pirates will take their turn in a scoreless ball game. Carlos Martinez, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Carlos Martinez, one of the biggest arms in the game of baseball. Electric fastball, 95 to 99 miles an hour with movement up, down, in, and out of the zone. Powerhouse slider, and I mean as good as any slider in baseball. His changeup has gotten better. If Carlos Martinez brings his A game, he has the chance to throw a no-hitter every time he takes the mound.
Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they started yesterday off on the right foot. If they could put together 2 games in a row, a lot of positive vibes start happening. You never know. This could be a jump start to big things.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Now the pitch. 2-1 pitch, a circle change taken for a called strike 2. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
In now, Brian Reynolds. And he fouls this one off. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Driven the other way, but caught down at third as he'll hang on here to record the second out.
Third. The second baseman, Adam Frazier.
Up next for the Buccos, Adam Frazier, and he's carrying a batting average of just over 300, so clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Liner towards second. And this will get over his glove as he couldn't quite get up all the way. It's a base hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
So that'll bring up Josh Bell as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Frazier leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. This is hit the other way out toward left field. O'Neill will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Pirates leave 1, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. So Paul DeYoung digs in next. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago.
Paul DeYoung.
Now here's the pitch. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. DeYoung is a strong defender playing up the middle in the infield. He's got great hands, good range, the big arm, and those skills are not lost on his teammates, his coaches, or his front office for that matter.
Yeah, he has the ability. What I love about this ball player, he's got such a great internal clock. It seems like it's bang bang at first every time, but the guy's out. He's got sure.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
That was it. The catcher, number 4, Yadier Molina.
Yadi Molina digging in now. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. The pitch. And here is strike 1 call to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Now the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. And that will be the first base hit of the ball game for the Cardinals.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
The third baseman, Tommy Edman.
Into the box, Tommy Edman, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. He'll check in with an average still south of 230, 3 homers and 19 driven in. Comes set with the 0-1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
No score here as we play inning number 2. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he's in safely to third as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Man, the pitcher was this close to getting out of the inning and leaving that runner stranded, but the guy standing on third had other ideas, driving in the first run of the game.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect Harrison Bader as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. We're in the second with the Redbirds holding a 1-0 lead. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Even though he was fooled in the box right there by that pitch, he was able to keep his hands back, not overcommit, and stay in this at bat.
Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. The 2-2 pitch. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Redbirds get on the board, and it comes on the RBI triple. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 1-0 St. Louis. Here's Gregory Polanco. He drove in 2 of his club's 3 runs in last night's affair.
The right fielder, Gregory Polanco.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Polanco, or El Cafe as he's sometimes referred to. He's currently in the first year of a new 2-year contract. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. On the ground for the shortstop DeYoung. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Batting 5th, the third baseman, Colin Moran.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up Colin Moran. First offering on its way. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
As a veteran out on the mound, that's a pitch that you expect to get a call on. Got to believe he keeps pounding that spot until he builds a rapport with the umpire.
Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
The catcher, Jacob Stallings.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Jacob Stallings. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. First delivery to him on the way. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. And this one's over for a high strike, 1-1. And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. The next to bat for St. Louis, Carlos Martinez.
Leading off for St. Louis, the pitcher, number 18, Carlos.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The 0-1.
That's out.
Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full, 3-2. Dexter Fowler is on deck. The 3-2 pitch. And he misses with it, ball 4. And a terrible start to the inning as he's walked the pitcher leading things off.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the switch hitting outfielder Dexter Fowler. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Polanco. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting, second baseman, Colton Wong.
So one gone here in the St. Louis third, and that'll bring up Colton Wong. First pitch on its way.
1-0.
Turned on down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Polanco. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Now batting.
Well, that's why they call baseball a game of inches.
Yeah, you're right, Matt. He showed some serious hops, but not serious enough. He goes up high for it with the good leap, but he just can't bring it in, and that allows him to cruise into second with a good piece of hitting.
And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. The 1-0 home.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
The 2-1 home.
The count is 3-1.
One thing's clear, he's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full. Runners are at second and third with one down. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game. So a man at third here with two gone, and that'll bring in the Illinois State product Paul DeYoung. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Changeup too low, and it's 1-0.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make-or-break moment in this game. When you're playing a first-place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in the game and then mount a comeback.
Called strike at the knees, 1-1.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2.
2-1.
2 outs here with a runner at third. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball, 2-2.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Ready with another 2-2. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And a slider, called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired. Cards forced to settle for 1. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Cardinals are out in front 2-0. Bottom of the inning now, set to get his evening at the plate started, Jarrod Dyson. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
The windup and the 0-1. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. And it's fouled away. The 1-2.
2-2 the count.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. And with one away, let's give you a look at the standings in the NL Central entering play as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. One away now in the Pittsburgh third, and the pitcher scheduled to bat next. That'll bring up Chris Archer. First pitch on its way.
He's in complete command of his two-seamer right now. It's got great movement, great depth, running all over the place. This offense is going to have a tough time.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Fouled off. The next 0-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And no chance on the throw. So a great effort, but that'll be scored a base hit.
Hey, that's a heck of a job by the shortstop right there for him to range, at least get to that ball and show his pitcher with a diving stop. He's willing to get dirty all day long. Wasn't able to complete the play, but the effort was there.
First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Going back is the center fielder. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, center fielder, Brian Reynolds.
Now at the plate, Brian Reynolds hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
1-0 the count. A 2-0 count to the Bucs center fielder. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
A runner on first with two away. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
The 3-1. And that misses, ball four. So it's first and second now with two out.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with two outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Adam Frazier.
Now at the plate, Adam Frazier. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
2-0.
Two men are on with two men out. There's a strike. It's 2-1.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not pull the trigger on a fastball middle in. That's why you play. to get in those situations where you can try and do damage. What do you want, the nasty slider?
Throw on to first is in time, and that snuffs out the Bucco rally as the inning is over. Pirates strand a couple. They trail things here 2-0. And welcome back to Pittsburgh as we check in on the field with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. And that misses 1-1. Molina, who goes just by Yachty most of the time. He's a 17-year big league vet, so I think you could say he's just about seen it all. Now the 1-1 pitch. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. One man gone for the Cardinals in the 4th, and into bat next will be Tyler O'Neill. Here comes the first pitch. Hit back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
So now to the plate, Tommy Edman. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2.
Good speed at first and good speed with a guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone.
Now that.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And into bat next, one of the fastest players in all of baseball, Harrison Bader. He's set, and the pitch.
Count 1-0.
2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. 2 balls and no strikes to the Cardinals center fielder.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
The 2-0 on the way is a letter high fastball swung on and missed. And he comes back with a gorgeous slider there for strike 2. Two out with the man at first. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Dyson on the run. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Cards leave one, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup batter, Josh Bell. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Bader has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
Up next for the Pirates, the right fielder, Gregory Polanco.
Now to the plate, Gregory Polanco. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First offering on its way.
1-0. Hey.
1 out, nobody on. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Here it comes.
Inside, ball 1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
The 3-1 pitch.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Now the payoff pitch home is at the knees and called strike 3. So stepping in, Colin Moran. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball 1.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
2 out, nobody on. One and one the count. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Wong is there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. They're still down. It's 2-0. New inning set to get underway. So in now is the Cardinals pitcher, Carlos Martinez. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. Here it comes.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0.
2 balls, no strike.
Might get the take sign here until he sees a strike. He's not known to be a very good hitting pitcher.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch.
Ball, that's inside.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack and minimize pitches and get these guys out in a hurry.
That one's in there. 3-1. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the switch hitting outfielder Dexter Fowler. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped him up. Stallings over to his left, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The batter, the second baseman, Colton Wong.
So bases are empty here with two gone, and that'll bring up Colton Wong. First pitch on its way.
1-0.
Bases are empty here with two men out. Well located changeup on that one as it catches the black for a called strike. Fouled away. Here's Archer on 1-2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Cardinals as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked with Pittsburgh's manager during the inning break about the Pirates' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Thank you, Heidi. Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter. He'll start things out here in the home fifth, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. The pitch.
Hey.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
As a hitter, you see a pitcher working east-west. This is where you got to tell yourself to stay tall. You can't cover both sides of the plate. You got to pick one and trust it.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He's around first, heading for two, but that'll be off the wall in right center. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Here's Gerard Dyson. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch of the at-bat. Strike one to start the at-bat. In the dirt here. Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. The 0-2 delivery.
Nope. Ball one.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
Working for the punch out and the offering.
I got to count 2-2.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
And he fouls this one off. A runner at second, nobody out. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
Jose Osuna will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 36, Jose Osuna.
Here's a high pop-up. Under it is Wong, and there are two away now.
Now batting, shortstop, Kevin.
So the Pirates' batting order turns over and set to go. Kevin Newman, third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. From the stretch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
A 1-1 count to the Pirates' leadoff hitter.
Hey, even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that two-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out front if he sees that pitch again.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. O'Neill will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. One left for Pittsburgh. They trail it here 2-0. Clay Holmes is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Clay Holmes.
Now in the box, Paul Goldschmidt earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. First pitch coming, here it is. Sinkers in there, no balls and a strike. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. So far this season, DeYoung is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
Bases are empty, one man out. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Two and two. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind and count 3-2.
Full count now. The 3-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground is short. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, catcher, Yadier Molina.
Coming to the plate now, Yadier Molina 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
I mean, Yachty, when he first broke on the scene, was a defender first and foremost. You can't say that anymore. I mean, he's evolved into a really, really nice offensive player.
0-1 the count. 2 out, nobody on. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And this pitch misses for a ball. 2-1 now to Molina.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at bat. One might be coming right here.
The 2-1 home. Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Cardinals 2 and the Pirates nothing. So coming to the plate, Brian Reynolds. It was a walk in his last trip.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Woo, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
Hard hit toward the hole. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Boy, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch, D-Roll, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive side. Not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2, but he bowled his neck and he stayed in there.
So here's Adam Frazier as he'll take a look at ball 1.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
Hops this one up. But this will land untouched. Lifted in the air to center field. Bader will settle under it to make the play for the 1st out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
The first baseman, number 55,
Josh Bell the next to hit. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lifted down the line in left. But this will land untouched. Ready with the 0-1. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
It's 2 balls and a strike to Josh Bell. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. O'Neill waits on it. 2 gone.
Up next for Pittsburgh, the right fielder, Gregory Polanco.
Striding into the box, Gregory Polanco. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. First pitch on its way. And that misses for ball 1. And he misses again, 2-0.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Now the 2-0. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. And the 2-1.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Still even at 2-2. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
And it's fouled away. The 3-2 one more time. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone, and that'll bring up Colin Moran. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. 2 down, runners at first and second. Swing and a looper to left. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. To third now, but he's safe as they also push across his score to make it a 1-run game.
Beggars can't be choosers right there. We love those lawn darts. Doesn't matter how they come. Jammed off the end of the bat, doesn't matter.
There's the St. Louis manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So as he departs, his fate is still up in the air. He could stand to win it. He could get a no decision. He could even be on the hook for the loss if both runners come around to score. John Gant trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. Jacob Stallings will be the first one to greet him now as he'll do so with runners at the corners and 2 out in the inning. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
1-0.
Blowing away as he misses again. 2-0.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Ready with the 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
3-1. Here it is.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Hit hard but foul. And another foul ball. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news? A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
So striding in, Gerard Dyson, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Fouled off. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on a couple of hits. 7th inning coming up. Cards lead it 2-1. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Michael Feliz will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Luke Maile will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Now catching and batting 9.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Tyler O'Neill. Last time through was a base hit. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Feliz offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it. Now the 0-1. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Grounded to the right. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there. Off-speed pitch down in the zone. You thought he would set that up pretty well. The previous pitch was a real good fastball up.
Yeah, I think the hitter was sitting all over that one, Dan. I really do. He saw that fastball up for show. I think he thought to himself, here comes the off-speed.
Standing in now, Tommy Edman. He's got it. The tag gets 1. And safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late.
Now batting.
At the plate, Harrison Bader. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering on its way. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. And he takes this one high, 1-1. One and two now as that one's fouled off.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Matt Carpenter will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. Comes in with an average of 265, 4 home runs, and 17 RBIs. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. Back goes Polanco, and that one is gone. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Home run number 5 on the year. And the Cardinals open it up now. It's 4-1.
You're going to get one fastball right down the middle, probably once or twice a game, and you cannot miss it. And he did not miss it. He roasted that pitch.
Up next for the Cardinals, the right fielder.
Here's Dexter Fowler now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one. Fowler behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that misses 2-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side.
Ladies and gentlemen,
But the Cards do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run dinger. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. St. Louis leads it 4-1. Ryan Helsley gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Ryan Helsley.
Here's the catcher, Luke Maile. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7.
Maile.
And now a pitch on the way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
Two balls and 2 strikes the count to the Pirates catcher. Outside in a full count, 3-2.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Count remains full. The 3-2 one more time. And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Up next for Pittsburgh, the shortstop, Kevin.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Kevin Newman. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Helsley, a 6'1" right-hander. He was a 5th-round pick back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Now the 2-1 pitch misses off the plate.
Well, tying run on deck. He should get something really good to hit right here in a 3-1 count. I'd be sitting on a fastball middle in.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Full count now, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Full count still. The 3-2 one more time, and he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
The center fielder, number 10, Ryan.
At the plate, Ryan Reynolds, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. The relay throw, and he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with 1 gone.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the fly out. Now he's only 90 feet away with 1 out.
Genesis Cabrera takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame.
Cabrera.
Adam Frazier will be the first to greet him here, as he'll do so with runners at the corners and only 1 out. From the belt, the pitch. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. 1 there. Throw to first is going to be offline, so they just get the 1 on the play.
They couldn't turn the inning-ending double play. They just get the force out at second, and the runner scores from third.
Stepping into the box, Josh Bell. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here it comes. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1. Cabrera, a native of the Dominican Republic. He's a second-year big leaguer. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike. Two balls, 1 strike. Count.
Popped him up. Wong in foul ground. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So they scratch across a run here on no hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. St. Louis is out in front, 4-2. Richard Rodriguez has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Stepping in, Colton Wong. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
The second baseman, Colton Wong.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Heading out towards shallow right. And there's a base hit, so a chance to add a little insurance here as the leadoff man is on to start the 8th.
Pitcher's got to stay on his toes right there. You never know who in this lineup is going to pull out the old ambush. Knock to right there.
Into the box now, Paul Goldschmidt, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Set to deliver the 0-1. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. A runner at first with no outs here. Fouled away. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. And the runner back. Stepping in now, Paul DeYoung. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Now the 2-0. Rodriguez, a native of the Dominican Republic. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. The 2-1.
Count is 3-1.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. And this is foul tipped at the plate right off the arm of the catcher behind the plate. Ouch. Popped him up. Frazier moving to his left. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The catcher, number 4, Yadier Molina.
Ready for another shot now. Yadier Molina. He was a ground out victim last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Cold strike as the slider gets the outside corner. And it's quickly 0-2. A runner on first with 2 away. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hops this one up. Newman is there, and the side is retired. One left for the Cardinals, but they still lead this one 4-2.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher to tell you about, and it's a guy drafted number 6 overall out of North Carolina in 2006, the 6'6" lefty Andrew Miller. So digging in now, Gregory Polanco. It was a walk in his last trip.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
First offering on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Oh, and 2, here it comes. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
In now, Colin Moran. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
1-1.
And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. 1 out, nobody on. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
3-1 count, tying run on the on-deck circle. You have to be very careful right here to make a quality pitch on 3-1.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. A bouncer up the middle. DeYoung's got it. The throw will be in time at first, and Miller's got it rolling here. 2 away.
The batter, the pitcher, Victor Rodriguez.
Guillermo Heredia will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Guillermo Heredia.
Right side hit hard. And that is through into right field for a single.
Now batting, left fielder, Gerard.
In now, Gerard Dyson. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it. So he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. Lifted in the air out to right. Fowler has a read on it. And that's the 3rd out. Pirates leave 1. Still down by a count of 4-2. Chris Stratton enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth.
Chris Stratton.
Kicking off the top of the ninth, Tyler O'Neill, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Now the pitch. The windup and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the ninth.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
To the plate now, Tommy Edman. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
And it's fouled away. Three and one. We see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. The 3-1 pitch. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
The batter, the center fielder, Harrison Bader.
So that'll bring in Harrison Bader. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there, no balls and a strike. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Giovanni Gallegos comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Now pitching and batting in the eighth spot, number 65, Giovanni Gallegos. Now playing center.
Striding in, Luke Maile. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one.
Hey, not an easy thing to do, even at home when you're down by 2, trying to score a couple of runs off of one of the game's top closers.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Gallegos enters the day in third place among closers in All-Star fan voting, so it remains to be seen if he gets his invite to this year's festivities.
Yeah, and you don't want to leave it up to a manager's decision. You want to get in based on the fan vote, and he has a chance to do exactly that if he can make a late push as we head towards the Midsummer Classic.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Oh, that's off the plate.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
3-1, here it is. And that is the start they were looking for, down by 2, as that misses for ball 4.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering, where the heck was that pitch? I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
Ready once again, Kevin Newman. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way, and a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Great job to be able to lay off that pitch right there. You could tell the minute it came out of his hand, his eyes lit up at the plate.
The 1-0. Fouled off. Look into Molina, now the 1-1.
I got 2-1 again.
Nobody out, runner on first. (3-1) the count to the Pirates shortstop.
This situation right here reminds me of sitting on the bench talking to John Smoltz, Hall of Famer. He would always say, even though the situation looked bad, a pitcher is 1 pitch away from getting himself out of a tough jam.
The 3-1. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
Digging in once again, Brian Reynolds. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's set, and the pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike 1.
And he misses with it, 1-1. That's 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
The 2-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Now a flare out to left center. Coming in is O'Neill, but he won't get there. It falls in. The throw to the plate, but not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
So stepping in, Adam Frazier, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a bunt attempt here. Wong for 1, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
First baseman, number 55.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Josh Bell. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Whoa, that's down.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
The 1-0 home is a fastball taken high for a ball.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
He's set, and the 2-0 pitch.
That's ball three.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Tying and winning runs on base here with one big out. And that misses, ball 4. So now the potential winning run moves into scoring position where a single could end this thing.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
So a big spot here, and stepping in, Gregory Polanco, as he's got a chance to be the hero. Tying run at third, winning run at second. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
And there's ball 1. Fouled away. Tying and winning runs on base here with one big out. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Here now the 2-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. And they do in fact let it land foul. Very smart. Here's another 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Tying and winning runs on base here with one big out. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Gotta love a late rally, and listen to this crowd now. They are really into this.
(3-2) with the bases loaded. Shot back up the middle. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. And they're going to walk off here with a 5-4 win.
Man, that has to hurt. But in the other clubhouse, it's got to feel awfully good. They battled on every pitch, every at-bat. They found a way to scratch 3 runs across to win it. Impressive, to say the least.
And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a multi-hit game, and more importantly, they were big hits. He was a key contributor to the outcome of this one.
This evening's game comes to an end 5-4, the final tally. The Buccos used a 3-run ninth to help propel them to the win. Chris Stratton earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score tonight. For the victorious Pirates, 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. For St. Louis, 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 14 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.